Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. What's good, people? Hello. Josh is here. He's in call with us right now. Do you see his gameplay?
Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
There he is. He exists. Yes, Kyle
Well,
here. We have Sean as well.
Hello.
We got Josh gaming it up like a demon.
Oh my god, I've just actually scored a good shot since you started the stream.
I'm ready. Let's begin. So we are going to interview Josh here. Just talk to him about his life. Hello, welcome. I think first question here, Sean. Sean, I think this one is from you. I don't know if you want to ask him this or not.
I think a lot of people would probably want to know what is some of your key suggestions for sort of ranking up, especially if you're in like a diamond area.
Oh, it's like, so we're ranking up if you're like stuck in diamond champish, like what you should work on and stuff.
Yep.
I would say like, in terms of mechanics, still mastering like the fundamentals. So like dribbling, wave dashing, recoveries. I say recoveries is a big one. And overall boost management, and just like get all these, all that boost pills, these big boost pills, like kind of memorized, and the little pads as well. Just get them all in your second nature, and you'll be a lot more faster in general. And just play patient, really. Honestly, wait for your opponents to make mistakes. That's how I kind of play, really, because your presence is more than enough to make them panic. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's very true. I don't think people, at least in the rank that I'm in, I think there's a lot of like hesitation to challenge and stuff. You know what I mean? And I think it's just
Exactly.
You just gotta go, dude.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And when it comes to like let's say if 1v1 situation offensively, if let's say the opponents come in to challenge you, but they get a bit too close like this, a bit too far away, for example. So let's say if I'm dribbling it like this, if they're coming at you and you can't really like see where they're going, it's best just go for a flick up high straight away, like an insta flick.
Yes.
That makes sense. Like, because by the time you're getting the ball on top of your car, they're already going to try and turn and try and challenge you before that, if that makes sense. Same with shooting as well. Let's say if like the ball's rolling out like here, and let's say your opponent's like positioned here, you want to go more of a shot, because you want to think about it, the closer they are, you want to take a shot, shoot over their heads. But if they're further away, that's when you take time, get the ball on top of your car, and then go for a dribble, fake, whatever.
Yeah. Pretty quiet. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Thank you. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Let's see. Sorry. Imagine thinking while you're talking. I can't do it.
Yeah, I tend to when in matches a lot. We were talking about challenging and not being afraid to challenge. Sometimes I'll challenge, and the hardest part sometimes is you go challenge, you make a bad challenge, and then your teammate just decides, oh, he's done. He doesn't want to play anymore.
Yeah, when it comes especially in 2v2, I think challenging is really important. You can't let your opponents have the space or the time to even go for anything. So let's say if two situation, the ball's on top of you, let's say the ball's on top of their car, whoever's first man needs to go like almost like straight away, force that ball like high, flick it, and you'll just feed it into your second man, and they take possession. And then by the time that first man's done that flick, they're going to be in low on boost, and then because you've already challenged, that's when you can try and demo the second man, and there you go, you've got like a free goal, really. Always looking for demos.
Yeah,
and hit it into space, hit it. Yeah, and also like when you're clearing the ball, hit it behind them, hit it into space. If you clear it behind them, it makes them awkward and it can use more boosts. Same with like offense, really. Let's say they have a clear shot, but they have a clear save. Don't play the shot, play it around them. That makes sense.
Yeah, into
space. Playing it into them.
Yep.
Yeah.
One of the coolest things I've ever seen, kind of shows how effective challenging can be, is there was a video recently. It was I think it was apparently Jack and Zen. They were going at it, and one was clearly quite more mechanical, Zen being more mechanical in that sense. But the other one, he literally just sat there and just relentlessly challenged and would not let him get like any time or space to do anything. And so he ended up making it a very effective match. And it's just very interesting to see just two very high ranking players, one's way more technically inclined than the other. And then it's just to see the other one just being like, okay, so I'll just keep it really hard for you to do anything. And it made it a really interesting game to watch after that.
Yeah. Actually, fun little story. Recently, I went into a tournament with apparently Jack.
You did?
It was like a free show match. It was me, apparently Jack, and I'm not sure if you know who Rocket Yota is, but he's a content creator.
Okay.
And went up against Mertzy, Jazer, and MK.
Oh, shit.
And yeah, the way that Jack plays, like, honestly, I could like trust him on defense all the time. I can just
for sure,
just monkey on my opponents basically.
He's there to support.
Play fast. Yeah, exactly. I just felt so safe playing with him, honestly.
That's like one of the best feelings in the world. To be honest, when I'm in playing, I just feel like it's rare. But when I'm playing and I like, as soon as I see my teammate in a position where my mind expects them to be, like the sense of relief is insane. Actually, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, we're gonna win this.
Yeah.
Okay, Josh, let's talk a little bit about you. So, what was like the first game that you played? Do you remember? What, I don't know, maybe
the first ever game.
Yeah. Let's see. It's the entry into gaming for Josh. What does that look like? What's the first time?
Whoa.
Yeah, big questions for you, bud.
It is. Well, one of my first ever memories of a game, I think I was very young. I must have been about at least 3 or 4. I don't know how I remember this, but my mum, she had a PlayStation 2. And that was my first ever console I've ever played on, by the way.
Nice.
And she was playing some sort of Tony Hawk's game.
Okay. PlayStation. Yeah. So that would have been like Tony Hawk 3, maybe, I would say, or Tony Hawk 4.
Yeah. And then I think Tony Hawk was one of the first games I've ever played.
Okay. I did a little
Crash Bandicoot. Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot's dope. I loved Crash Bandicoot when I was in high school. I saw you playing Skate actually on Discord. So the skateboarding game.
Love it.
It's fun, right? I tried it too. It's very fun and it's free, which is always nice. That's super sick. Exactly. So then when did you see Rocket League? When was that first? Did that first come up for you?
So with Rocket League, my best mate, who I'm still friends with now, I would have been. I started playing 2017, so I would have been 13 when I first started playing the game. I was around his one time for a sleepover, and we just played it, and loved it. And then on my birthday, I remember it was January 2017. Okay. My uncle got me Rocket League, and then I absolutely fell in love with directional arrow. Like, one of my first things was to actually learn a directional arrow.
You were early. You were early to the directional arrow game. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was. But as soon as that was introduced, I started playing it. And my way of learning it was when the ball was in the air, I would fly up to it. And at the very last second, I'll start holding air roll because it felt cooler that way.
Sure, yeah. But that's actually like the optimal way to do it because you're faster, right? To get up to the ball without air roll.
Yeah. Because like over time, like you don't need to use as much directional arrow that you think.
Right.
Like most of the time, I don't really use it. It's more of just positioning myself.
Yeah, you just do it. So Go on, Sean.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was hearing most people these days really touting just being very calculated with the directional arrow usage and turn only when you need to at the right moment and not just kind of like hold it and just barrel roll through the air unnecessarily.
Yeah,
I think if you look at like Daniel, he very rarely air rolls to get to he'll just zoom to the ball and then use it when he needs to. So I think waiting. Anyway, let's hear more. So you started, you first got into, you adopted air roll right away, and then what happens after that? How do we go from like you just like vibing to like being absolutely insane?
So good. I think I got Grand Champ in the 2018. I had a little friend group on it. I was on Xbox One as well. So
okay.
And when I was Diamond, actually, this is when I learned to do this. Just a normal story set. It was just that.
You must have been so hyped though. That's crazy for Diamond.
Yeah,
too.
Example was like my inspiration back then. When he started doing that, I was like, nah, I need to learn that rapid. So yeah, I got
Okay.
on the grind. I remember sitting on my Xbox in my uncle's room.
Love that.
Yeah, I was playing. Yeah, just practice for hours, and I've got clips on my YouTube, but it's unlisted.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, if you're not clipping that, I don't know if you have a pulse, to be honest. Especially like I would be. I think I clip anytime I hit like a milestone, quote unquote, mechanic or one that I'm hyped on. I always try and like at least save the moment.
Yeah, exactly. And then, then I started learning breezy flicks, and then just my mechanics altogether just started getting really like just all the fundamentals. I just kind of just mastered at that point. Wave dashes, recoveries, all that stuff. Shooting, and yeah, I got GC for the first time, and then I kept playing the game, and then 2019. So this is when I first got a job. It was minimum wage. I was on like £4 an hour, but I really wanted a PC just to play Rocket League on, and obviously play other games as well. So I worked a lot, got myself a PC, got myself a monitor. I worked for it. I was working in a pub.
Let's go. Amazing.
Yeah, I was a pot watcher.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, we all got GC level and then got a PC, so you got it all the way up to GC.
And then, honestly, getting a PC was like a cheat code because that's when I like drastically improved. I scored like some really, really nice shots. I was scoring quad resets and stuff.
What? Unlocked right away. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. I think I've got clips on my Instagram of me scoring a quad reset in 2019. So
2019.
2020. I started joining these. These are like freestyle clip hitting teams. So like the teams that would have like the best players for clips and stuff. So my first ever one I joined would have called Team Myth.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a very old team. And then I joined so many others like that. Like for example, NetTick, Revive. You guys won't know them, but yeah.
I wish I did.
Sure. Maybe most people wouldn't chat. Myth from like Fortnite. No.
It's a different one. What you mentioned, Evampel. Were there other people when you were in the early part of your journey who you were hyped on?
Of course. Jazer and MK. Those like some of my first YouTubers I watched as well.
Got you.
Now it's crazy with me now that I'm playing with them, talking to them.
Yeah,
so I find that mental still.
Yeah, because it's like a similar peer level now, right? You're not just like consuming their content anymore. You actually get to communicate with them. It's cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Have you guys gotten to hang out or anything like that, or is it purely just like an online?
No, well, we just play. We play a little bit of threes and that. I've actually met MK in LAN a couple years ago, so that was really nice. That's when I joined Pulse actually, but we'll get back to that in a second.
Sure.
And the freestyle goats, Jaxie and Muri. I was such a fanboy of Muri. I remember when you came on my YouTube channel.
That's awesome.
I was fanboying so hard. Yeah.
I bet you were. You must have been hyped that whole day, bro. Holy.
Oh, I was. So I try to do the same to the other people that look up to me in the same way.
That's great. Honestly, so like the Rocket League community is pretty special. I mean, every community is good. Skateboarding is the same way, honestly. Like people just trying to look out for each other. So that's sick. That's good that you're trying to keep that going. Do you? This is like a deeper question, or an old one, I should say. When you first got your rank in Rocket League, do you remember what it was? I know, long time.
It would have been. I think this is when they changed the ranks. I think I don't know what it was, but I think it's called like Challenger or something.
Oh, you were. That's right, 2015.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I don't know when they changed the ranks, but I know
they did it right before.
They changed it in that year because I remember getting like one of them ranks. I think that's some completely wrong, but yeah.
No, you're right. You're right. I think the Prospect was one. I don't remember. I didn't play during that time. It was right before I played. But okay, cool. So we join. You get into freestyling stuff. Sounds like you got to meet people that you were influenced by. You know what I mean? Of course, I feel like when you join a big org, that's just part of the deal. You get to meet other people who are at a similar level, I would say, in terms of influence or capability. Popularity is a different thing. I don't even know how orgs even care about that. I mean, they do, but you just still get to meet people. So,
I met loads of people in the community.
You can feel free to talk about the Pulse stuff if you want. I mean, it's in your name, so It's clearly an important piece of your story.
Well, yeah. So I started trying applying for Pulse for like years now. So I joined in 2022. I actually remember sending my first application in 2019.
Okay.
I wasn't good enough back then.
The grind.
Yeah. So I joined Nixus. Nixus is one of my favorite teams to join.
Awesome.
I'm not sure if you know them ones, but they're pretty known ones for the.
I think it's fair to say Sean and I are both very naive when it comes to the like freestyle community. So you are educating us and the world about this right now. So Nixus, is that what you said?
Yeah, Nixus. Yeah, I remember I was like, I joined as a comp player at first. So I was hitting loads of clips and ranked.
Let's go.
And then I started freestyling a bit more. There was a shot I scored. I can get it up right now. I remember when I scored it. It was the day before my birthday in 2021. This shot means hopefully it's on here on the new PC. Let's have a look. It might not be. No, it's not. Damn.
That'd be crazy if it works. To be real, keep them all.
But yeah, no. In January 2021, I scored this. I can't replicate it now. The angle and everything was too good. There's a shot I can't score still to this day. But basically, I did a ceiling pinch double touch. But I pinched it to the corner, and I got the most like disgusting angle possible by doing that flip like that into
crazy.
And yeah, like the touch was so good, and the angle was just nuts. Something like that.
That's insane. But, yeah, for sure. I mean, that already is insane. The fact that you're saying whatever the thing you did was even crazier than that is like, what is so? I have go on. Sorry. When it comes to like, so to me, your skill level, I don't know that it's so far from what I know of Rocket League and like my capability. How much of it, you're obviously like, how much are you planning out ahead? I'm sure there are shots you want to do, and then how much is like improvisation? You know what I mean? I know against players.
I don't think of what I'm doing at all when it comes to doing my shots.
Just flowing.
I just kind of just go with the flow. Yeah.
Okay. And are there times when you're like, I actually do want to work towards this shot? Like in skateboarding, you would work up to do a trick or something if you were trying to record.
Same with skate. It's the same with skate. I don't think.
You just go.
I just go with the flow. Yeah, I just rely on my gut and second nature, and yeah.
And you're so locked in on the mechs that it's like your mind can be free to like just create. That's awesome. That's very dope.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right.
I don't have to think what I'm doing here at all. I'm doing these shots, resets, etc.
Okay, so we got into Pulse, and then when did you start coaching? What is that like? What was that process? What was like the first person you coached, basically? How did you get into it? And then now you're offering it as services. So
Yeah, so the first time I would have got into it is when trying to think back. I think
so the first time it happened, do you guys know a YouTuber called Spookluke?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I was under his coaching program.
Oh, you did it. Okay.
Yeah, I was a part of the that coaching program.
Nice.
And yeah, I was a coach for them. At the
you
start,
were a coach for them.
I was very.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I wasn't very good. I would be honest. I wasn't very good at first, but let's just say that I've coached some people and I've actually gotten quite close to them. To be fair.
Awesome. Would you didn't start off coaching like a friend or anything like that? Did it start earlier than Spookluke? Okay, he just jumped in.
No,
that's awesome.
I just kind of got into that point in the game where I could basically almost do anything. Just need to know how to explain it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, teaching's a skill in and of itself, for sure. And then you moved from Spookluke. What's the next step after that?
I kind of I went my own way after that. So I was partnered with Metafy and stuff, and I've been coaching for about the last 4 years now, and
4 years. Nice.
Yeah, Metafy. I've got my own little coaching server now. It's called the Rocket Bunker.
I saw that on your YouTube. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that intro. Yeah.
Okay.
I've never done boosting. No.
I didn't want to ask you that question, but I'm glad you had the chat open. Yeah, imagine answering yes to that, bro. Holy.
I know, right?
Okay, so what about one more question on the coaching from me. What has there been any big impact lessons you've had? Have you found is there a specific topic that you talk to people where they typically pick up and seem to improve, or do you even see that type of improvement?
Yeah, they with mechs, it's one of them things that take time, doesn't it? But the way I like kind of break it down, I break it down into steps, and if you're not meeting one of the steps, you're not going to do it.
Love
that
that.
makes sense.
Yeah, I remember the lesson I took with.
Just look at.
Go on, sorry.
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
The lesson I took with you, it was very much like that. It was very, I think you had me actually just try and save the ball, where you did a diagnostic thing, and then we actually talked about mech stuff. So you did a really good job. I actually think it's one of the best mech lessons I've ever received from someone. So I can vouch. I can vouch for your process. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
Yeah. And I just look at the smaller things they do wrong as well, and I just give them tips like you can do this yourself in the future. You don't have to, keep booking, etc. It's the small things that you need to think about. Is especially for mechs, like all the aerial stuff, like resets and stuff.
Yes.
You need to think about how you're approaching the ball, how you're landing on the ball, how you're boosting, how you're positioned. Because if you're not positioned right, or if you land too awkwardly in the ball, you're not gonna do anything.
That is true. I know that from my daily gameplay. Oh, okay. I think we do have a bunch of questions in here. I saw Sean confirming with people. So, Sean, do you want to read off some of them? I know Josh sees the chat, but we can.
Yeah, so I went back through and just kind of copied them all. A lot of the questions that came in, and so let's just go through them one by one. So HX669 is asking, can you ask Josh if remembering where mini pads is hard? Mini pads is hard, and a good thing to remember, please.
Well, the mini pads, he said.
Yeah, he's talking about pad pathing and.
Yeah, pad pathing is how important that is.
Let's say if you're on the offensive, right? Let's say if all right, okay, the ball's over here, you've done some challenging, all right, cool, you're a very low boost. So you have to this is like this boost path I always take. You don't have to always start it from here, because just in case you need, let's say if you're recovering and you're really fast, and still how I like to do it. So I do something like this boost path I like to follow. So I do my challenges here, go down here, jump, wave dash, still stay mid, rotate on these pads. If I need to come back in, I can come here, look. Now I'm here ready, waiting patiently for the next one. Look, I'm already back to 80 boost. Yeah, it's all about following the pad lines. So look, there's loads of lines. You got this one here, look, this pad line. It's not hard to follow. You can do it without looking at the cam as well. You kind of just follow. You see all the patterns on the floor, look. Just follow the lines, look.
They actually put so many markings that are helpful, to be honest. You don't even need to look back in some cases. Some of them are
and then in free play as well, just play with limited boost.
When you're rotating,
and rely on 100 boost. Sorry, go on.
When you're rotating, do you tend to stay on the boost paths?
It's one of them things. It depends. It all depends on my teammate, really. Yep. If my teammate has some really good pressure, like let's say if he's dribbling the ball here, right? Yeah. This happens to me so many times. I'll have really good possession of the ball, right? And I've balled both of them, and my teammate's all the way over here.
That's me.
And then the balls, and then the
amount of times I've put a ball right in front of a net and just had it just literally just sit there, not even moving really, and have my turn around and my teammate literally on the opposite end.
Yeah, boost is important, but if you can score with 12 boosts, I think that's more important.
Yes, dude. Yes. People who abandon
all you need to do, all you need to do is that when you rotate, let's just be 0 boost here. Having 36 boosts is more than enough. But if you have I would say if you have below 50 boost, always mids. I always stay mid here, just very slow mid here. and if the ball comes out to me, let's say if they've like 50'd here or something, right?
Yep.
And I'm just like, can't just wait here, roaming around here. Now the ball just comes straight towards me.
Right.
One thing that Ads always told me is that, because he coached me, is that when you're like second man, you always want to be like facing the ball. Because if you're facing away from it like this, and then there's a 50 happens, it goes like this, then now you can't shoot. You have to
Yes.
do this, and then they have time to get boost, and then they can challenge you, and then they pre-jump me, then I get very dramatic because I've got
Well, the pre-jumps are tilting for sure. That's crazy. What do you, Josh, do you mind talking about, so a problem that I personally have is like arriving to as second man to the position that I should be in a little too early. So obviously at the rate of play that you're used to, that's not probably as big of an issue, maybe because everyone's moving pretty fast or near like supersonic. So but still you might have some mental tricks because it's the same thing with arriving on defense. You can get there too early or whatever. So how do you think about it, or how it may be internalized, but I would love to hear your thoughts on.
Well, if I arrive to stuff too early or too late, I kind of just take things a bit more wider. So let's say if, okay, my opponents have possession here. My first man is, I don't know, is about to challenge the ball here. Look.
Yeah.
What I would do, you always want to rotate behind your teammate. So you'd be rotating like this, look behind.
Yep.
And then you kind of just like sat here ready for the challenge.
Right.
Like when they're challenging, like this is where I like to still be moving here, look. Because if I stop, then they challenge. Now I have to move again.
Yep. You kill all the momentum basically, right? And you don't want to do that.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So when you're like moving about, like you need to learn how to play slow. You don't break. What I like to do is just let go, throttle. Like that's look.
Just cruise. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You kind of just sit there and just do nothing.
So
and
yeah,
you don't
so you're
want
not
to be too fast as well, second man. Like when you're approaching. So let's say if you've got 100 boosts, right, over here, your teammate's in possession. Don't come absolutely sprinting down here with supersonic. You don't want to be doing that. You don't want to be doing that.
Ball chasing?
Like
no?
how you should be approaching is that, yeah, you can go supersonic, but when you get to about here, that's when you kind of slow down a little bit.
Okay.
You know, figure out what's going on. Oh, balls to me now. Here we go.
Yeah, I guess you need to give your brain time to like identify what's actually. It's probably faster for you than it is for me because you've seen more situations, but still, what you're saying makes sense. You still need to see what the heck's going on.
Yeah, or you kind of wait for your first man to rotate back as well. So as soon as they get behind you, but you don't want to do it like instantly because like they're still behind getting boost, and if you challenge whilst they're getting boost, he's not there to cover your force. If that makes sense.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, you need to buy time. I mean, I think you even see it in like pro play, like RLCS level, where let's say this second and third man are actually back on the defensive half, but first man is still downfield with the ball. They'll just like slowly air dribble, but keep it away from the opposing team sometimes, just to like buy a little bit extra, just a little bit extra. All right.
Yeah, fake challenging works. That works a lot.
Okay, let's see what other ones.
But so Sparrow has asked a question. I'm curious how he controls directional arrow. Does he mostly use the turning? Let's say he uses their directional left, top right means left, and bottom right means still still a thing.
See, this is where people, I think at this point with you, HX, you're like overthinking it. I think you're overthinking the movement. As soon as you like think, that's when you're gonna go a little bit overloads. The way how I like kind of done it, obviously not everyone can like learn the same way as I did.
Right.
You just use it and you kind of just get a feel for it.
How do you bind them?
Yeah, what is your
so I've got arrow right on direction on RB, and then directional arrow left is on the left trigger.
You do both.
Yeah, I do use both now. Yeah. I was arrow right main for years, and then I added arrow left like a couple of years ago, and now I can use arrow left now. Yeah, I can confidently use arrow left and right now, which is really nice.
You need it for some
shot. Sorry, Sean. I was gonna say that's the one configuration that like I wanted to do originally, but never did, and then I just now too far into it that I'm afraid to change it. So, right now, I have arrow right and arrow left bound to what is it? Square and circle.
I do the same thing, bro. I do the same.
Yeah.
Sparrow, what I would say is that master one and then master the other one. So wherever you're comfortable with first, just master that one and then do the other one. And what kind of benefits you is your aerial car control. You can do such little movements and move different ways to either do like an air dribble, reset, seeding shot, anything really. And you just have more arsenal. You have a bit more diversity to you as well if you know how to use both.
It's easier to get some first touches if you have both too. Like sometimes the ball comes from a direction where it's just going to be easier to touch with the other air roll. I feel like I know people use free air roll for that, but I don't know. I think it's good.
Oh yeah, I use that one as well, but not a lot.
Right. Yeah, for small adjustments.
Yeah, that was actually the first air roll I used.
Free was, yeah. I think I
really
started with free too, but not good, obviously. Just
I quickly abandoned it. I'm like, my mind doesn't work that way. I want to know that I'm moving one way or the other, and that's it.
okay. I think we're good for interview questions. Sean, do you have any additional background info you'd like to know? Is there any extra stuff? If not, we can move on to the trophy ad stuff.
Nope, nothing specific.
Okay. We will start. So Josh, you have a code. I'm going to type it in the chat. I forgot to get, I think it's PulseJxsh. And that is 12% off for 12 months. I am typing and talking like an old person. Okay. People, you're free to use this code. Sign up for the trial. I don't have the web page pulled up. Yeah, sign up for the trial. Josh gets that affiliate revenue from that. So if you want to support him, use it. He's a god tier creator. He throws clips in our chat, or in our Discord channel sometimes. Like, what in the freaking world, brother? I actually showed my girlfriend one of them. I was like, look at this.
Really?
Yeah, she's seen it. I've like forced her to watch enough Rocket League over the years. She has some context for like what makes a good gamer. But you definitely, I forget which one it was, but it was one of the ones in the CMS channel where I was like, holy. That was everyone else's reaction too. Let me see. I might have messed the audio up on this. We do have a clip competition coming up. I did not. Oh no, I'm sorry. We have a giveaway going on right now. Did I write down the details? Till the 12th. Sign up for a free trial and you get swag, a custom Yeti drinking bottle. There's t-shirts. HX, this is going to be online, I think on YouTube and here. So I think you'll be able to watch back. No worries, brother. And then feel free to join the Discord, HX, if you want to interact with us more. We're there. We respond. We're human beings. Yeah, a lot of promotions right now we're trying to get going on. We also have a clip competition coming up. I didn't make a thing for that. Join the Discord. Do we have a command for it? No. Will trophy. HX asks you, Josh, I don't know if this is true or not. David, I think he was communicating with David about anything. I don't know if you received a message from HX at all. About HX. If not, all good.
The question from David?
I stream my chat. That's okay. Okay. It's getting a link here.
I haven't got anything from.
All good. No worries.
Dave Newman did ask a question.
Thank you.
I'm not sure if that's what he's talking about.
I don't think so. I think it's a different thing. Okay. Oh, thanks. Back. Whoever posted that Discord link, thank you. Okay. Come to the Discord, people. We've got stuff going on. We're going to do increasing events, increasing frequency of events. We're doing all kinds of stuff. There's a clip competition coming up. Put on your best Halloween outfits. Well, we've kind of bleeded in. We'll move on to the next section right now. So we've kind of bled into this a little bit, but I figured we can take this time to talk a little bit about freestyling. I called it a freestyling primer and our like pre-meeting. But Josh, I would love to hear from you. I don't know much about freestyling. Sean, I don't know how much you know, but I'm assuming it's a similar level to me. Maybe that's a bad assumption. But what to you, Josh, what is freestyling? What does that mean? Because it can mean different things, I think, to different people.
What does freestyle mean? I think a good definition would be like make the cool looking goals possible. Really, that's basically it. Like,
Love
maybe
that.
score a flashy goal.
Love that. I think that's a perfect definition.
Basically, yeah, just aura, like basically just aura farming.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Have you seen any of the TAS clips? What do you think about that as an?
I think that's cool. I think that's really cool.
Yeah,
I really like that.
It's insane.
Because that kind of like, I don't know why, it makes me want to become like that, if that makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's
doing
like
everything so quickly, which is
The
why I
skill.
practice on just speed, really. Yeah.
I mean, you could even use it to train yourself if you were a crazy, crazy person, but you just get the perfect thing locked in. Although Rocket League's a little bit more variable than maybe TAS allows for. But sorry, Sean, I cut you off. What were you saying?
No, I wasn't saying anything specific.
right.
No, I just say.
Okay, so I know, Josh, you said your main thing is maybe not specifically freestyling. However, I think you actually do know a little bit about it because I've seen you
Yeah.
I've seen you lock in and pop off. If you were going to give someone an introduction to that as a concept, what would be like some foundational, like 2 or 3 foundational concepts to practice?
Well, there's multiple styles, really.
Okay. Yeah, we could talk about that too,
When it
actually.
comes to
Yeah.
there's multiple styles when it comes to freestyling because you got solo freestyle, which is what I specialize in. Then you got twos freestyling, which is very faster plays and stuff, and
Yep.
like very speedy angles and double touches. Or like still resets as well, but
Sure.
just basically, yeah, it's really tight angles.
So that has to do with gameplay, right? That's what you're. So it's more to do less with mechanics and more to do with like the playlist that you're participating in. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But yeah, exactly, yeah. But then there's something called no flipping, which is basically all about I don't know how to describe this. No flipping is like it's just very very fast paced freestyling. It is like a sub thing for freestyling, if I'd say.
Okay.
And it's basically a no flip is when hang on, let me go into a trainer pack. Let's just try this one. No flipping is these sort of like shots.
Ah. Interesting.
Yeah, very fast like shots.
Like redirects, kind of. Well, you're just reading.
Yeah,
a fast
exactly.
shot.
Not really like sidewheel reads or anything like that, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay.
I think I've got a plugin on and it's not very good. But yeah,
Dang.
that's basically no flipping. And then
Okay.
you've got something called dashing, which is this. So that stuff.
Yeah.
That's part of like no flipping as well. And you've got
Interesting.
MLG freestyling. Yeah, you've got MLG freestyling, which is you need 2 players for that one. But it's basically you do like very weird spins, very creative spins in the air. You tap the ball off like that and you go to the ceiling.
Yep.
And then the guy who's behind will smack the ball to the backboards.
Oh,
And you
yeah.
just have to read it from the backboards and to get like a really nice double touch of a very cool flip.
Love it. Is it so? I'm sure this is true, but people specialize in one, obviously. But is it typical for people to just be like good at a lot of them, or
Yes,
is it?
There is a lot of people that is just they aren't all a one trick pony. There is so many people that have mastered so many styles. I can name one person. He's called he's in Nitro, which is the team I'm in as well.
Okay.
It's called It's called Moya. Or
Moya?
I don't know how to pronounce his name, but yeah. Yeah,
On
very,
Nitro,
very
okay.
good player. Yeah, very good player.
I'll have to check that out. Are you aware of like a competitive environment? I know RLCS did like a freestyling thing 2 seasons ago, or was that? It wasn't last season. I think it was a season before that. Are there other like major events that go on? I know I could have done
No.
research on this, but
There's not a lot of. This is where like Epic Games is a bit of a. I don't really like it, to be honest with you.
Oh, you don't? Okay, there you go.
They don't care about like this community. They've got like a freestyling community. They just don't care about it.
Oh, all right.
They've
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
no, I'm not sure if you saw it, but it's a lot of controversy when it comes to it, to be fair. But like a couple years ago, right? So the way how freestylers freestyle, they have to freestyle against players that basically they don't know how to basically jump properly. But
Yep.
at the same time, people don't want to go against players that just pre-jump all the time. They just want to have fun.
Right.
And I feel like Epic's way of handling that was terrible because, in a way, the people are saying like, "Oh, what about the new players? They don't know what to do." And I agree with that as well, but I also see where the freestylers are coming from.
Yep.
But I remember what they did. They reset everyone's MMR to 1500s. They actually banned a freestyler because this freestyler, he's called Phage, he's in Pulse now. He scored a really, really good shot, blew up on Twitter, and yeah, he got banned because it was deemed as smurfing.
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, surely there is a way to allow for. There's a way to create a game mode for.
Yeah,
freestyling.
and they've hosted freestyle tournaments themselves.
Yeah.
As well. And they can't make like a freestyle playlist or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just a playlist that's just for freestyling.
Yeah. Because right now you
maybe
just
you
have to
have unlimited boost on all the time or something. Something little things that like help freestylers just to, do their thing.
Yeah, and they just kind of just stopped doing them tournaments as well. Like if you look at the bottom left, look, BMW freestyle finals was the BMW tournament. I came second, unfortunately. I didn't.
Second's still good. Second's still good. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that peaked in viewers as well. That got 100. I remember 110,000 people watched me. Like
crazy.
Absolutely peak. I scored a really good shot. One of the highest scored shots in the tournament. It's like 36 out of 40. Something like
Holy.
That. Yeah.
Yeah, that is. It does seem like Epic is like really trying to figure out a bunch of different things. I don't know if you tried the 4v4 game mode or not. But
I love. To be fair,
you do.
I did enjoy that.
Well,
I did enjoy that. Yeah.
I mean, there's enough boost on the field, to be honest, that you could probably actually pull off some crazy shots. To be real, like they placed me down in plat, and You did?
Yeah, I missed the psycho. Like,
you missed
the second day. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah. Let's see.
Where am I going?
You can show us all your drops, bro.
Yeah, there you go. This was against a really good team, by the way. So I think this is like stat blue tags. Yeah, look.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What?
And me and my mate, all of us here, look, we're just like freestylers.
I love it.
Yeah. So I was somewhere. Yeah, here we go.
Oh my! Look at that, dude. That's close.
Yeah.
That would have been on if no one was in the way.
Yeah.
I would have been so mad.
I mean, I wouldn't say you missed. That was just saved. To be real, that would have been in.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Is it?
Unlucky.
Is the 4v4 field longer? I know it's wider, obviously, but
yeah.
Cool. But the ceiling's higher, bro. I feel like the clip factor is actually big in 4v4. Like you can just get away with more because because I think it is. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I feel like I can get just easier air dribbles simply because I don't have to worry about like touching the ball lightly off of the wall. Okay, I think any other introductory freestyle, we segued to like tournament talk. So clearly it's something you're passionate about, which I love that. And I agree. Like we could probably see more support from the official hosters of things in Rocket League. And I'm willing to bet they're trying to figure something out, but I'm sure it takes a long time. Who knows though? Who knows?
They do seem to be trying to test out different things now. It actually seems like they, are starting to breathe life back into it. So I'm wondering if a lot of the work of merging with Fortnite is
it's complete because
in the background.
It's probably because Fortnite's at its lower player count right now, isn't it?
Fortnite does? Oh, interesting.
Yeah, Fortnite. Yeah. It's its lowest player count right now.
Yeah, the last
Crazy.
season they just did really didn't work out well.
What did they do, out of curiosity? What was different about last season? Or was it not different? Was that the problem?
Well,
It's just I
every
don't even know
season they
anymore.
switch up a lot of the weapons and stuff like that, and this time around they just they made it so like even high level players would just like drop and die almost instantly, and just was a lot of mechanics of the game just were kind of messed up in the new season. Um, they added way too much movement. So like
Ah,
movement has been always a thing where, you want movement and we've been asking for it as a community, but like in reality, they put way too much. And so you ended up with people who will literally just like launch up into the sky super, super high and then just stay there all match and just basically cheat that way. And so yeah, it was just like a lot of random things like that.
um,
Check 6. All right, bro. Thank you.
that's like Blizzard does the same thing with WoW. I think some seasons are just not going to be good. You know what I mean? Sometimes they just put too much on their plate to figure out. Okay, Josh, I do want to ask some more freestyling questions. So there are shots that what I would deem normies don't know about. So like I know about flip resets, I know about pogos, but that's purely because of high level competitive Rocket League, right? It's not because I know a lot about freestyling. So are there other do you have other shots that you think people might not know about, or like, can you just describe any of them actually?
I can show you a flip reset variation.
Yeah.
Isn't very popular. If you guys don't know,
Yeah.
it's just called the Jerry reset. It's
Okay.
basically just a front flip cancel. That.
Nice.
Yeah,
There's
you
one-
basically just front flip really close to the ball.
What does it do? Does it catch another reset or?
Yeah, it's another. You get another reset. Yeah.
quickly too. It's like,
Interesting, yeah. And
You know-
and it's subtle. You can't even notice it really happening. So like if someone was to do that in a
that's
shot
crazy.
to you, you'd think that
Yeah, you do need the perfect setup for it, but you can do it from any setup. You can do it from the floor. It's all about how you land on the ball. It can really throw your opponent off guard if you do get the reset. Because it looks like you're about to scoop it up, innit?
yeah.
But you're not.
Interesting. Talk about setups a little bit actually. So what's a hard setup for you? I know it like really depends, but
Hard setup.
yeah, is it like the corner a harder place, or does it even matter for you now? Is it all just like basically the same?
Yeah, no, I could do it. The way I always say it is I can do like anything from anywhere. If
Yeah.
that makes sense.
It
So I
does.
could be in the most awkward situation possible, and then
Still
I
make
can
something.
like, even if the ball bounces. Yeah, it's all about like how you touch the ball. The first touch is all that matters.
It's the hardest part for me.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. Okay, I think we've asked you a bajillion questions. We are nearing the like hour time here. Sean, do you have stuff that you want to? I've been yapping a lot. So if you have things, okay. Josh, is there anything we can hop into gameplay if you want for a little bit? Is there anything though that we haven't touched on that you feel like is interesting or worth knowing? Anything at all? And if not, that's fine too.
I had to choose between Fortnite and Rocket League.
Okay. You had to
Like,
choose.
in terms of like pro. Yeah,
What?
basically.
didn't
Yeah,
know that.
like I was doing really well. I had a team on Fortnite. We were all really good, but then they all just started getting a bit weird. They just want me on all the time.
Yeah.
Because I was really
Grinding.
enjoying Rocket League and I was really enjoying Fortnite, but they kind of ruined the fun for me because they just want to take it competitively. I was finding Rocket League so much fun at the time, and also my internet wasn't very good as well. Like, oh my god, my internet was absolutely terrible. Like, I had a little booster thing, and it was wired up as an Ethernet. We didn't have fiber in our where we lived at that point. So I was on about probably like 5 megabytes a second. Ping kept spiking. Yeah. When I was living at my mum's before I left, we actually got up to 500 megabytes a second. In Rocket League games, I would sit on 3 ping or something like that. So lowest I would have got into in Rocket League was 3 ping. Yeah.
That's literally next door to the server. That's crazy.
I know.
How? That's insane.
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever gotten really lower than about 30.
Yeah, bro. 23 maybe is as low as I've ever been.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's nuts. What? So you're good. There are multiple games. You must be good at other games then too. I've noticed typically if someone's good at one, they're good at maybe a few, especially
Yeah,
shooters.
it kind of branches off Rocket League. You guys
does.
ever played Apex Legends?
Yes, of course, of course.
Do you play it?
Not as much now. It's been a little bit, and I'm garbage at FPS at all. So
Have you seen? Do you know all the movement in that game?
yes,
You
I do.
know,
Yeah, I watched Timmy.
I can
What's his
do
name? Oh, you.
I can do all of that. I can
You-
super glide. I can mantle
What?
jump. I can tap strafe. I can wall bounce. Like, my movement's crazy on that game as well.
That's interesting. So
That's
You-
KBM as well, by the way. That's not on controller.
nice. Oh, even
Yeah.
better. There's no
Mhm.
smoothing whatsoever. Interesting. So was that something that you worked on a lot, or was it just intuitive that you picked it up? Because I'm wondering if you just naturally pick up like the physics stuff.
I just naturally picked it up, really.
Yeah.
To be fair, I've been playing Apex like all my life, so
Well, you have, yeah.
ever since it came out. But not like I took a break from it.
Hmm.
Fun fact about Apex is that obviously in controller they had all the CFG files. You could tap strafe, you could super glide. I had all the stuff for that. Man. It was so much fun. Even though it did feel like cheating because I
Hey.
could do all the movement and have aim assist. I was like, yeah, man.
Let's
I
go.
was loving it. Then they got rid of it. I stopped playing for a year. And then I was like, I really missed this game. So I just relearned everything in KBM. I've got like about 100 hours on KBM.
Whoa.
Um,
Crazy. So Apex, any other shooters that did you do like
Valorant.
Yeah, of course. Big.
I got to Diamond in Valorant. I'm actually
Nice.
pretty cold at Valorant.
Yes,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
There's like Valorant,
Valorant.
Rocket League crossover. I feel like League of Legends. A lot of Rocket League gamers enjoy, but everyone does. That's not like rare.
Yeah. I also play Clash Royale on
Sure.
my phone. I'm like, you guys play Clash Royale?
I actually just downloaded it because I know someone else he like organizes tournaments and stuff. He's super into it, so I was like, well, I'll just check it.
Yeah, I actually reached the highest rank on that as well.
What? You're just locked. You're
Yeah,
locked in
man,
every
yeah.
level. That's sick.
And then
What about the
state,
finals?
yeah,
Did you
then
play the
state.
finals at all? Did you like that
No.
game or not? Okay. I think it's kind of like Valorant, but Valorant blended with Apex. There's movement that's pretty useful, but then the environments are like destructible. I'm sure you've seen gameplay from it, but I loved that game.
I have. It
for-
did look a good game. Yeah, I watched my mates play it.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think you've done a really good job. I guess if you want to talk about Trophy right now, feel free to do that. If there's anything that you like about it, you can talk about some of the packs that you've worked on. Actually, that's probably a good idea. Were there any packs that you felt like were really dope that you put out? Obviously everything, but maybe there's one or two in particular that you were like, these ones are really good.
Well, I did have some good shots, but because I took so long on some of them, obviously I couldn't get the the session ID. So I had to do it all over again. And yeah, because obviously we found out with Ole that I spent almost about an hour like just doing like some of the shots because I wanted them to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want them to be good. I don't want them to be terrible. And yeah, so I was a little test bunny. But now I have to kind of speed it up a little bit, and yeah.
So
Sometimes
okay,
I get a bit too greedy.
And for anyone who may not know, if you hit the P button on Trophy and launch the pro demo, it might be Josh on one of those.
yeah, definitely on the Mac Tough pack. It's Josh. I don't know how
Yep.
many other people could even do. I like loaded it up, press P, and I was like, no, there's no flipping way I can do that. You did. So what other do you? I should have the list in front of me, but what other packs have you been personally involved with? I should say. Yeah, no, the 360 Mac Tough one is one.
I've done a few. I've done there's like how many more resets? I need to do the Jerry reset one. Then
did you do rapid resets? Is that one yours too?
I've done rapids. I'm just trying to think of other resets I can do. There's other ones like Miri resets, Frankfurt resets, Miri cancels. You guys don't know what that is.
No.
Then once, but then also with the YouTube video, a bit of a spoiler. I'm actually gonna try and get some of my community to tell me what I should go for.
Love that.
So any sort of shot they want me to go for, put it in the app.
I think that's a really good idea.
anything.
Honestly, like it's what it's all
a bit more
about, bro.
interaction.
It's all about teaching people how to get better, for sure. And like, I think that's a good idea on your part too. That's good community engagement. I mean, you're cracked anyway, so it's gonna. People want to know how to do stuff for people who are good at it. It's just as simple as that. So, okay, cool. I don't think I have any more. And Sean, if you don't, I think we can hop into some gaming if you want. But we don't have to. What would you guys like to do? Call it here.
I'm not fussed. I'm not fussed.
All right. Well, let's do. So yeah, Sean and I, why don't you and I we can all hop into like a private match together, and then we can try and like maybe defend some of your shots. We could try that for a little bit. Let's see. Sean and Josh. And we'll just... Josh, I'm going to make you the leader. You can set up the lobby however you'd prefer.
Where are you guys from again? Is it Canada? Is it?
You can set it. You can set it to US East if you want, but it's your choice. I'm not trying to beat you. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I'm not even.
No, that's all right.
I'm not even concerned about that. So.
That's right. East, if it's a good server, I get on 80 ping.
Oh, you do? Nice.
Yeah. You know, my mate actually lives in Alaska. When we played East server, someone better ping than him.
Crazy. In Alaska. Well, Alaska's so far. That's crazy. You guys start. I need to do something really quick away from. Need to get audio here.
Diamond 3 mostly, or Diamond 2, Diamond 3.
What's your peak rank?
I got to champ. Right before the reset you were talking about earlier, where they reset everyone down. I was at champ, and then they did that reset, and I have never been able to get back there since.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So I haven't reached SSL in about over a year. Oh no, we're in that setup. Good challenge, fair enough.
Okay.
As you said, I got a challenge earlier, right?
Let's see.
No. Went the wrong way. I went the wrong way.
I wish I could cast. I'd be casting right now.
Got a bad touch.
Oh.
Failed 2 jump attempt.
Double.
Oh my.
Oh, I got tapped out.
BMW freestyle finalist. That's such a dope title, to be honest.
Thank you.
Yeah. The rare ones, man.
Yeah, I wanted to have this title. To be fair,
1 or 2. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, there's only 2 titles. Yeah, there's only 2 titles. Yeah, that's crazy.
Good. It's good.
Wish I got the champion one, man. I look so much better. The guy doesn't even bloody play anymore.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, no, the guy who won doesn't even play the game anymore.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I low-key threw though, man. I was playing so well. It's because everyone was in favor of his style. So it's kind of like, I don't know why, not sort of copy it, but...
Well, you never know. You never know, bro.
Yeah, I
wish
wish I
gotta
could
try.
play like how I usually play it, yeah.
Well, I mean, that part of it is like learning about what it takes too. I feel like
Yeah.
and the next time something like that comes up, I'm sure it'll be different.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do you prefer this Drolley preset, by the way? Like,
Oh,
Do you-
yeah. I actually love this preset. Yeah.
it's awesome. Do you get the like heavy car thing at all? Is
I
that a thing
do.
that-
I do.
You do.
I do.
Does the preset help with that, or is it just something that you have to like switch out? You know what I mean? Where you
I
like
don't even know. I don't even know how it even happens. To be honest with you. Oh dear. Oh sure.
it's just part of it.
Whoops.
Oh, what the hell? I don't
With the
know.
server? Holy. Uh-oh. The server. It's gone kooky.
No.
But you still somehow score it, bro. That's crazy. What? All right.
Oh no.
I've never played against someone like this.
Yeah, bro. It's,
No, backflips.
close. Hmm.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Don't know how I got the flip reset there. That was a gamble.
Oh.
Bit too powerful. That.
Josh, do you prefer is there a game mode that you prefer over
No.
the others? Like 2v2, do you prefer it? Do you like 1v1 more? What is your if you're going to play? I know freestyle or I mean free play is probably the most time spent, but
I like. Do you know what? Recently, I've been sitting in a bit of casual ones, just trying to go for stuff. But if I'm playing with my mate, we play a lot of twos. We have really good chemistry, to be fair.
oh, you do? That's
But
awesome.
because like, yeah. But because like, we're like very used to higher ranking players. So we're
Yes.
up and going against monkeys. We can't do anything, man. It's so difficult.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they don't play how they're supposed to be playing, and just yeah.
Yay!
Oh wait. I remember the clip that you sent in CMS actually, where you like, I think you pinched it off the wall or something after controlling.
Yeah, I
in the
know what
air.
shot you're on about. I was in the Falcons deco, wasn't I?
I think so. I don't remember that part. I was too distracted by the mechs.
Yeah, it was something like let me see if I can do it now here. Look.
That was mind blowing to me, bro. Like I don't even. Yes. Yeah.
It was that, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then you keep controlling.
that-
Is there a name for that? Is that what is that something?
Headbutt.
Headbutt. Let's fucking
Headbutt. Yeah.
That's incredible. That's crazy.
I have to make a map for that one now as well.
Hey, bro. Yes. Let's. People need to dream. How long has that been around? Is that like a old thing? Is that
That's been around. This is quite old school. This no one really goes for it anymore. To be honest with you,
maybe that's why.
for like the long free play stuff.
It feels so creative to me because there's no way that I would do that ever. It's like what? Mind blowing. Yeah, bro, that's just crazy. Holy. Slowly.
Too
Maybe
bad.
you
I've been
have
doing on my ground pinches.
You've been working on your
Sorry, go on.
That's pretty good. John, what are you saying?
See if I can get to a psycho. See if I can get into a psycho.
Any reason you have the speedometer plugin?
Oh, just to see if my ground pinches, see how fast they get if I miss them, because I do tend to miss a lot.
They're hard, I feel like. Yeah.
That's a very bad attempt.
Ooh. Oh.
See if I can get a psycho for you guys before.
Yes, dude.
Okay, just going through a corner reads. Okay. I scored my first no bounce psycho in like August 2021 as well.
Ooh.
It was the most scuffed setup you could ever think of, by the way. Like, and there's still no bounce there.
It's beautiful, man.
You guys got a psycho before?
What do you think?
Yeah.
No, I don't even think I've
Well,
tried.
some diamonds and plats actually kind of get lucky, you know. I've
Yeah.
seen some
yeah.
crazy stuff.
So
to be fair.
for me, like, if mechs line up that I can try to go for, then I will. You know what I mean? Where I'm like, I've seen this setup before. I know that I could put my car here and maybe something would happen, but I've never deliberately set one up. It's mostly just been, but I mean, maybe I've tried once or twice, but it's looked like what you just did, where it just doesn't go anywhere. Or if I do skim, it's just like barely. Maybe it makes it to midfield.
Yeah, it is hard to time.
There would be no
that.
musty
It's
flick
hard to
involved.
time.
Yeah. All the extra stuff, all the. That's beautiful. See, yeah.
There is
But
a shot I scored. It would have been a year ago now as well. Let's just say I took it to one end of the pitch, took it to the other end of the pitch, and cycled it back over to the other
Oh
end
my
of the pitch.
lord.
Yeah, no bounce as well.
What's good, Magic? You're witnessing PulseJxsh play right now. The crazy gamer. No, twice around. I don't even know what you'd call that. That's like. Yeah, I'm not sure there's even a name.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to send it to CMS just see.
Yeah, you should, bro. You should. I think we are nearing the end time. I think we've done it. We've done a really good job. Are there any final words you have for the people, Josh, before we call it?
No, just live life to the fullest. Have fun.
Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Sean, anything from you?
Spend time with loved ones.
Oh, just thanks for being here, Josh, and
Yeah.
it's been good playing with you.
No
again.
worries.
Yeah,
No,
really
it was
great.
fun. I'm more than happy to do this again.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Next time you do, I want to do a thing where we're like, next time you have a pack that comes out, we can just do a little demonstration or something. Because I can try and do it, but honestly, there's no point. It's just me watching the pro demo mode. All right, boys.
Maybe.
Well,
maybe you could do like a little community thing for that and see what they want me to do.
Yeah, that's a very good idea. Yeah, for sure. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, well, thanks for having me.
Appreciate you, bro. I'll talk to you. We'll
Have
see
a
you
good
around.
one, guys. In a bit.